G'day viewers, I'm just making this video to release a little bit of tension. I've had a very unfruitful day with an editing project I set myself. So basically it was a really good idea. I was going to remix someone's YouTube video, like a spoken word YouTube video, with some music and make it a song, because they just set up perfectly. I'm not going to give it away. It's not me. It's someone fairly well known, and I think it would be a really good idea, but it is proven beyond my capabilities at that point. So like, idea up here, really, really good. Actual ability of me, down here, shit. Those two aren't going together at the moment. I might get some help with this. But let's do something a little bit diverse, because one thing I did to get it out of my system, go shopping. Yeah, nerd t-shirts. Yes, I got them. I get more of them whenever I can. But also, little bit of randomness, I want to share a couple of things with you. Starting with revisiting our old friend Boon. If you're a longer term viewer, or if you've got a good memory, you might remember what I listed as the weirdest kids book ever from Japan, which I actually got from the iTunes store. It's called Boon's Books, and there's a new Boon's book. I showed you two other ones, now there's a third one, and it's Boon's relationship with money. Money and me, says Boon. And as a bit of a explanatory thing, for those who don't know, the Japanese monetary system, the savings, is dominated by savings in the post office. It's like $2 trillion or more in our money in savings in this post office system. Very conservative. So traditionally the Japanese people have a very conservative attitude towards savings, and I think Boon is representing the younger generation who may be a bit confused. Well, let's have a look at Boon's story. Okay, so we start with Boon thinking about money.
I thought about relationship between me and money.
Apparently, Boon thinks he has a relationship with money. The next one, there's no sound, it's just Boon looking at his bank book. Kind of the way I look at porn, very furtively and hoping no one's looking. At least that's the impression he gives me.
I feel like spitting.
That's my favourite quote in the whole book. Don't we all feel like that some days?
I feel like spitting.
Apparently his savings are not all they're cracked up to be. I'd like to have this as a ringtone or message tone on my phone, I think.
I feel like spitting.
That would make me feel better in almost any situation. Now in comes this bloke. I don't know what's going on with him. He looks like more human than Boon. He's wearing a little hat that mimics Boon's ears, which strikes me as a bit condescending. If not racist, yes, I went there. I think he's a condescending racist. Oh, and his t-shirt says, money and happy. What a smug prick. Why doesn't his t-shirt just say smug bastard? But what does he say to Boon?
I got it. No, do not toss it away. Cat-san said, who is a friend of good knowledge of finance matters. Oh, Cat-san.
Okay, Cat-san. Apparently he knows all about the money, and he said to Boon, no, don't throw away your bank book. Apparently smug bastard's gonna sort everything out.
Here's your precious bank book. Boon, are you throw away the money matters? No way.
Boon, you lying little shit! He saw you throw away the bank book. How else did he get it? We saw you throw away the bank book. You lying little bastard. Don't be in denial.
Well, to be honest, I really wish to be a good friend of money. I want to do the job I like, and then want to share my happiness with everybody.
Right, well, I'm glad you're finally being honest, but to be honest with you, you can't be friends with money. Money's inanimate objects, or an abstract concept, depending on how you look at it. But you can't be friends with money. Now, this little quote?
I want to share my happiness with everybody.
If I was, well, a bad person, I'd use an editing trick to have Boon say,
I want to share my happiness with everybody.
So do I, Boon. So do I. Okay, smug bastard's back. What has he got to say now?
That is right indeed. You do not need to think about the money matter in complicated way. The important thing for you is to value your wish for the good relationship with money, and trying to build the relationship.
Seriously, if my boss or a bank manager or any authority figure told me, don't worry about money, just, have a good relationship, I'd stab him in the fucking head. What is that shit? What is that shit? It's just, no. Money's not your problem. Money is my problem, you bastard. Stop being so smug and glib about it. What does Boon say now?
True. I would like to have good relationship with money, because it is very significant, and without the relationship many things can't stand still.
You don't have a relationship with money. You can't have a relationship with money. That's a mental illness as far as I'm concerned. Okay, smug bastard's gonna say something else.
Well, there might be hard time due to money matter. How do you treat money when things are not going as good as you would like to?
Saying there might be hard times with money with that big shit-eating grin. Quite frankly, I would smack that grin right off that bastard's face. Okay, how does Boon sum up money and me?
I say, trust between I and money is important. So, I won't waste money. That's a promise from me to money.
Now you're promising money. Boon, you're an idiot and you deserve whatever happens to you. And just a few more quick things. Summer's over here, which I'm kind of sad about. I'm not that fond of winter, which is starting to set in. But I remembered this from summer. Kids are always after things to drink, and I get a bit of variety for my kids. This was a new thing I saw. It's basically like a, flavoured sugar cordial thing. It's a straw with little flavour lollies in it that you drink water through the straw, and it flavours the drink. And I'd seen it for milk before, but this was for water. It was like a summer drink. But someone in their marketing department decided to call it suck-ass. Maybe suckers. But I saw that on the shelf. I said, that product appears to be called suck-ass. And that fruit appears to have developed some very plump lips, and I've already mentioned my obsession with porn in this video, haven't I? I should stop, but that looks like a blowjob. There, I said it. They're using sex to market to kids, and they're calling the product suck-ass. That's just fucked up. Oh, and speaking of fucked up, if you didn't see my April Fool's Day video I put on my second channel, Less Angry Aussie, it's actually me getting pranked by nature. It was a very weird experience, but I love the internet, there's always someone to help you. If I was not lazy, I probably could have found this information myself, but Harley3, aka Harrison, actually found for me the spider that was giving me a hard time. Is more or less called a bird poo spider. Its colloquial name's like the bird dropping spider. It's a spider that, as a defense mechanism, makes itself look like a lump of bird shit because, well, who eats bird shit? It makes it relatively safe from predators. Why it had to fuck with me, I don't know. But it did, yeah. So if you want to see me get pranked by a spider, there's bound to be a link right about here. And that was the only April Fool's experience I had. A spider doing an April Fool's prank on me. So that's my life, yeah. Okay, I may go back to my editing project now, or I may just try find someone more competent than me to help me with it. Either way, I'll see you again real soon.